All right, so yeah, so you notice you have like a bump on your eye, or maybe like a looks like a pimple on your eye, or something like that. Maybe it's on your eyelid. I don't know. What is that? Is that something that needs to be checked out right away? Can it just does it heal on its own? What's the story there?
Sure. So oftentimes when you have a bump on your eyelid that may or may not look like it's most likely what's called a stye, or a lot of people call a stye. And what it's caused by is a backed up and sometimes infected oil gland that are in your eyelids. Both your upper and lower eyelids have oil glands, and we want those oils coming out to go into our tears to keep our tears from evaporating. But sometimes when either we don't keep our eyelids clean enough, we should all be doing daily eyelid hygiene just to remove our natural oils and bacteria from our eyes. But sometimes that'll get into the actual oil glands and it can cause an infection, and then you have this big bump. So ideally you want to be seen by an eye care physician to go over the regimen of things you can do to bring that bump down. But because there are a number of different causes for it and or different treatments depending on how it is in the eye, because there's multiple areas you can have it, it's best to have it looked at so we can guide you best how to treat it. But one of the number one things we always say when we do see a stye in the eye is a warm compress is going to be your best friend. So you do want it not hot, you just want a warm compress on that bump, at least for 5, if you can do 10 minutes, that would be ideal. And then you want to massage it afterwards. When you put that warmth on there, it's like melting butter. You're trying to actually melt that oil. So when you need to maneuver it around, it does take weeks sometimes to get rid of these bumps, but if you stop the warm compress, it likely will just get bigger. But ideally, you always want to have it checked out. Doesn't have to be same day, because initially it's usually pretty small, but if it does get bigger and it's not going away, then you definitely want to have it looked at so we can treat it more efficiently.
Okay.